I am addicted to the Immortality Helmet, and I have created another build for it. But this time, instead of fire, we're actually going to do the Frost Staff. This is the entire build, and we're going to look at it, as always, every single specific item, and with all of the skills that you need to win with this specific build. Front and center is the Great Frost Staff. You do need a tier 6 for this, and because you need access to the Frost Lance. But we're going to use that Great Frost. We're going to use our favorite Mistwalker hood, the Mercenary Jacket, and Sandals of Purity. But you can honestly use any of the cloth shoes for this one. It's just that I thought the hover would be really good for some cases. It was, but it's not really necessary. You need the Limb Escape on this one because Frost is just energy hungry. We are still sticking with additional damage on the Beef Stew and the Potion Pots. The Potion Pots is just way too good when it is paired up with the Mistwalker hood. Alright, so let's go through all of the skills that you need to use with the Great Frost Staff because there's a couple. For the Q ability, you want to use Q1. Q1 does good damage, low cooldown, really no cast time here at 0.3, and it increases all of your damage by 4% for 4 seconds, and it stacks up to 3 times. So if you hit an enemy, you'll get this buff. Hit one more, you get another buff. Hit one more, and all of your damage increased by 12%. 12%. That is actually really huge because that's almost as high as a Beef Stew. So that lasts for 4 seconds. That is your Q ability. Fairly easy to hit, I would say. It's just fairly easy to hit. And you want to use against range. So like other Frost Staffs, Fire Staffs. You want to go with like, bows, right? Anything that kites, you want to go with the Frost Lance. This Frost Lance is also one of the longest range skill in the game. So let's switch over to normal cast. Your W ability is this. It has a short range, right? Looks like a short range with 9 meters. But look at that range. It goes up to there. That is insane. That's super, super long range. So this is good for poking, especially when you see them even like off screen with a wide screen. You just do that. And it's just unlimited range basically on your Frost Lance. So that's your Frost Lance, but we're going to look at the other skill a little bit later. Your Hail, your E ability, deals 479 magical damage, and it can be cast twice. So this is how it looks like. You E, and then you E. That's basically almost like 1,000 damage. 15 seconds cooldown, by the way. 15 seconds cooldown on this, almost 1,000 damage. Oh, by the way, this one, 8 seconds cooldown. No food, 8 seconds cooldown. So you can just basically poke and poke and poke and use this for more damages. That's going to be your combo. The skill that you want to use here is the Furious passive, which every 5 spell cast increases your damage dealt for 10% for 4 more seconds. Okay? As you may or may not already know, the Mistwalker hood. This is the one that makes you immortal. This is how it looks like. You glow gold, and you cannot drop below 1 health. So basically, for the entire duration of this, which is 6 seconds, when you have super, super low health, you have 1 health for basically the entire 6 seconds. It does consume your energy, 2% per second of max energy, and it also has an energy activation of 2%, so that's 14% in total. But you don't really have to worry about that. You have the Limb Escape, which increases your energy by 80%, replenishes it for 9 seconds once it drops to 40. Now, there are 2 skills for the Mercenary Jacket. Oh, by the way, you use the Balance Might for this as well. The Balance Might as well for the Mercenary Jacket, there are 2 skills. The Inferno Shield is when you go against range most of the time, right? You want to go with Frost Lance and Inferno Shield. Now, the other thing is the Bloodlust. This is a very uncommon, right? Very, very uncommon skill used for the Frost Staff. Bloodlust is the lifesteal, basically. Gives you 92 health whenever you deal direct damage within the next 6 seconds and applies 7 times. So the next 7 hits, right, will heal you 92 per. And that pairs perfectly with our Frost Beam. The Frost Beam deals 94 magical damage every 0.3 seconds and can last up to 2.2 seconds, or 2.7 seconds rather. Though that is actually 10 hits if you know how the seconds and duration for like every X seconds in Albion Online. The first hit actually happens at 0, not at 0.3. So it's 0, 0.3, 0.6. So 10 damages, direct damages with the Frost Beam within 2.7 seconds. So basically, if you pair this with the 7 direct hits, with this, with the 10 direct hits, it just fills up your health really, really quickly. And this is good against melees. So like swords, axes. Those are the things that you want to use these for. This will not work against range, but works really, really well with the melee opponents. It also decreases their auto attack speed and slows them by 15% each time they take damage. All right, that's up to stacking up to 5 times. So against maybe even like Trinity Spear. If you think about it, Trinity Spear relies heavily on their normal attacks. If you slow them down, right, it lasts 3 whole seconds. They basically would be super, super slow with their auto attack speed. So it works well against dual swords as well. Okay, so this is how it looks like. You usually press R and then W. Look at the heals. Just look at the heals of that. It just replenishes you like crazy. And this is, again, no one really uses this. The reason why I wanted to create this is because I don't see people using the Frost Beam. It's not really good against range opponent, but it's so fun to use, especially with the Bloodlust against melee opponents. All right, let's move on to the Sandals of Purity. As mentioned earlier, you don't really need the Sandals of Purity. You can use any cloth shoes. For cloth shoes, just to give you just a little bit more energy, I know you have the energy on the Limher Escape, so this is just an extra and also gives you more damage with your passive as well. So you can use any sandals cloth that you can find. Honestly, I'm using 4-2 here. It's an overkill for corrupted dungeons. You can go 4-1, 4-1, 4-1, and you should be more than enough. That will save you a lot of silver. Especially the Great Frost is not even that expensive. Okay, so we are going to still use the Beef Stew for this one for the additional damage. And again, it just pairs well, Beef Stew, Poison, and this just works really, really well. Especially when you are immortal and you have that 15% more damage on your Beef Stew. And you deal 475 true damage with your Poison, which we looked at last time. It's around 20% basically of like normal builds in Stalker Corrupted Dungeons as true damage. So basically throw a poison when they're 20%. If they don't have any heals, any blocks or anything like that, they will just straight up die. So that is the build for this video. This is honestly super fun. This is just because the Mistwalker Hood is insanely OP right now for the price that you're getting at. And the Great Frost has such a burst damage that you can easily bait them into thinking that you are dying and then press the double E and they're just dead. Especially this. Look at the heals. The heals is insane. So if you have any questions about this build or any build for that matter, leave them in the comment section below. Or better yet, join us live on Twitch at twitch.tv/Burnstone. I love it. I love trolling troll builds. Watch out! Unlimited range. Why'd you do that? What, sir? Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that, sir? Why? Oh no. Ain't no way that just happened. I didn't even use my immortality hood. GG. Oh, look at that. Oh, nice, nice. Oh no. Oh no! That's bad. Hold my poison. I didn't even need to use my helmet. GG, sir. Hold my poison, please. I guess immortality is still the play. Like that. See ya, Coral. Enjoy work. You have to be more aggressive than that, sir. Hold my poison, please. Aha! GG. That's fight fair. Oh, it was so troll that everything trashed. No! This helmet is unfair. I am immortal. Oh no, it did not work. Guys, it did not work. What do I do? Kidding. I'm kidding. Hold my poison, please. Hey, sir. GG. I made a mistake. Yes, sir. Oh. Okay. I forgot about my helmet there for a second. Hold my poison, please. Oh, wow. That's very smart. Yeah, nothing too complicated there. Hold my poison. GG, sir. Just in case. Alright, that was just a brawl. Did you just poison me? Sorry, I feel like that's illegal. You poisoning me. What if I poison you? Huh? How do you like it? How do you like it being poisoned, huh? Very rude. Sir. Alright, we'll let him run away a little bit more. I'm pretty sure the guide told him to be like... Yeah, let's let him run a little bit. Pretty sure the guide told him to like create a circle or create like a square. Hold my poison. GG. Let me just take away all the pain. Oh, wow. Whoa. He did that. Bro, he's him. Wow. He's actually him. I'm gonna kill him with poison, but it's so wasteful. Oh! Well, it just died. Hold my poison, please. Thank you. GG, sir.